Welcome to the first FEI video of 2010 and to the new FEI website. The new FEI website has been thoroughly redesigned. It has enhanced functionality, it's much clearer, and we hope that you'll find it a useful tool for all of your FEI related information. I'm here with Graham Cook today to tell us more about the Clean Sport campaign and what we can expect this year. Graham?
A clean sport is a sport that allows participation in an atmosphere of fairness and equal terms for all. And to maintain that in our sport, we need that both for the athletes, the riders, but also for our priority, that's the horse, our most important priority. So with that in mind, the General Assembly in 2009 initiated the Clean Sport campaign. And that's really a series of coordinated measures to bring access to the information and to the tools that the equestrian community, our riders, our sport need to ensure this fairness and integrity, not only to maintain our international reputation, but also to see us through the dynamic future that the sport has.
Can you tell us a little about the Clean Sport website?
We were very determined at the FEI to deliver a Clean Sport message that was very easily found and was very clear and very transparent. So we devised at the heart of the Clean Sport initiative a website, feicleansport.org. The opening page of the website describes the role that everyone in equestrian sport has to play, whether you're an official, a rider, an athlete, a manager, a groom, an owner or a veterinarian. It also gives in detail the requirements for the 2010 FEI Equine Prohibited Substances list. That is, it explains as never has been done before with extreme clarity what substances are not allowed during FEI competitions. It outlines the procedures for medication and doping control. It provides an athlete's guide which explains in very simple terms the new rules, the new processes. It also describes the changes to the veterinary rules and regulations as well, particularly with relevance to treatments and to stable security. And the website also gives access to the Equestrian Community Integrity Unit. It provides a hotline where people can report issues of integrity and their concerns on a confidential basis.
There's a number of important meetings that took place recently in January. Could you explain how each of those relate to the Clean Sport effort?
Three very important set of meetings took place. One was the first meeting of the FEI Veterinary Committee of 2010, which looked at improvements to the current system, applying new science, lessons learned. The second one was a meeting of the FEI family of laboratories, which looked at standardization and harmonization, and that was a very successful meeting. And the final one was a gathering of the medication control veterinarians, the MCP veterinarians, which looked at events that have happened in the past, how things can be improved in the future, and had a particular emphasis on how we can roll out good practice to the rest of the world.
Are there any key dates that we should remember with respect to the Clean Sport effort in 2010?
Yes, Alex. The significant date is the 5th of April 2010. And on that day, all the FEI Clean Sport rules and regulations will come into play. So I would advise people to visit the website well in advance and be very familiar with its content and know the changes that are coming. It's very clear, it's very transparent, and people need to be prepared.
Thank you, Graham, for that update on Clean Sport and the Clean Sport website. We've got an exciting 12 months of sport ahead of us. It's a little over 200 days now to the All-Tech FEI World Equestrian Games in Kentucky. In March, we'll have the FEI World Cup Dressage final in the Netherlands. In April, we'll have the Rolex FEI World Cup Jumping final and the FEI World Cup Driving final in Geneva. The eventing season kicks off in March, another year of our partnership with HSBC, including the HSBC FEI Classics and the HSBC FEI World Cup. We're into our second year of our partnership with Meydan for the Meydan FEI Nations Cup. Later in the summer, in August, we'll see the first ever Youth Olympic Games in Singapore. And finally, the year will end with the Asian Games in November in Guangzhou, China. Thank you for your time, and see you again on the next video message from the FEI.